Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Thursday the 27th of February and she's done it again, hasn't she? She's been talking via her friends. This time, Meghan Markle says she and Harry are being picked on and Mexit rules are payback. This has been reported in the Mirror and a lot of the royal reporters have also ran with this too. It seems that her friends have been talking again and these so-called friends think it was quite alright to go running to the media and blab like anything. So they have reportedly told friends that Harry and Meghan are being picked on over royal restrictions placed on them after the couple left the UK. She is believed to have confided in close friends after the Queen banned her and Harry from using the word royal in their branding, after issuing an extraordinary statement appearing to criticise Her Majesty's decision. Meghan is now reportedly telling friends she plans to rise above the jealousy and pettiness. And you know, as always, I've got a lot to say on this matter. First and foremost, they are playing a game. Well, she is playing a game. I have no idea what Harry's playing. I just don't think he knows what's going on at the moment. Don't think he knows his arse from his elbow. It's a victim strategy. Why was this friend allowed to feed this to the media on the same day that Prince Harry did his Travelist engagement? This is what I can't understand. She would have known exactly when this was going out to print because I believe that she sanctioned this anyway. Doesn't she know that anything about her in the media is going to shadow every single bit of information that other royals are doing in the news? She knows this, and this is the game that she's playing. She's totally overshadowed Harry, she's totally overshadowed Kate because she had a sports engagement as well, and we also have Kate's and William's tour of Northern Ireland, or tour to Northern Ireland, I should really say. She is completely manipulating the media, and I think this is exactly what she wants. It is a full-scale media takeover. Every single day, there will now be something about her, especially now Harry. We've yet to have confirmation that she's in the UK. I don't think she'll be here at all. Like I said in yesterday's video, I think she might Skype into that International Women's Day. So, all of these friends are talking to the media, and this is not the first time that they have blabbed. Could be a different friend. Highly doubt it, though. How on earth has she got the gall to Markle her own father for the same reason? Oh, sorry, silly me. That's because Thomas Markle was talking about her that she hadn't actually agreed with. The friends all run it past her. I bet your bottom dollar she knew exactly what they were going to say because she fed it to them to say. Positive attention is always the best for Meghan, but she does like any attention, but she likes positive attention more. So, turns out her family were right all along about this one. And if you're new to all of this Markle drama, where on earth have you been? You've got a lot of listening and learning to do. It's going to blow your mind. She now needs to stop insulting the royal family via her flying monkeys. This is all what it's all about, isn't it? She will tell them what to say and they will off they fly, my pretties. Go! Speak to the media. I grant you well. But you don't check with first, you're going to be berated and accused of all sorts. What I can't understand is that everybody knows that those leaks that are from her friends are actually leaked by the lady herself. And what on earth does she mean about rising above the pettiness? Is she actually calling the Queen petty? So let me get this straight. Over the past couple of weeks, we've had everybody is wrong, everybody is picking on us. We weren't going to trade off the royal in Sussex Royal, but do you know what? We can still use it legally anyway, but we're not going to because we're kind like that. We've also had, we didn't need you, we'll be fine. We've had companies are lining up to work with us. Oh, and the old doozy, we're the happiest we've ever been. All of this has come from Markle's friends, i.e. Markle herself. She certainly does like to talk via her friends, doesn't she? Sources. For somebody who actually wants privacy, I find it quite laughable that so many stories are coming out under the guise of sources or friends. We all know it's her, for goodness sake. She seems to have an awful lot to say via friends, and that then makes me wonder that this so-called Ellen or Oprah interview might very well be on the cards when Harry's engagements in the UK are over. Something's coming, something's brewing, because with Meghan, you know, it's like a little boiling pot. It's like a pot of water. It's simmering at the moment, simmer, 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 and it's going to boil over. And I think that explosion of boiling water will be an interview, because she seems to have a lot to say at the moment, and she's doing it via her friends, but it's still getting the negative effect. So I think she's probably getting quite frustrated. To her, she's doing nothing wrong, because narcissists can't see that they're doing anything wrong. They have this grandiose self of importance, and they are almost immune to understanding what is systematically wrong with them. So I think she's probably thinking, oh, I know, we'll get you to say this. They'll understand. Everybody will change their mind. No, it doesn't work like that, I'm afraid, Meghan. The damage is done, I'm afraid, love. Now, I have a theory. You're going to have to bear with me on this one. We know that narcissists like to play the victim, and I think she's laying it on really thick at the moment. Poor me, they're picking on me, and they're picking on us, Harry. Your family, they're even meaner than I said they were. Look what they're doing. They don't respect me, Harry. They don't respect you, Harry, and they don't even think Archie is even part of this family. We need to get away, Harry. Obviously in an American accent, but I'm rubbish at them, so you're just going to have to imagine that I did that in an American accent. This is a deliberate strategy that she's doing, I believe, to tear him away even more, so that they never ever have to return. And her aim is complete, total isolation. Your family and the entire nation hates us, Harry. Let's never go there again. Game over. Now, she can spin this victim narrative all she wants, just makes even more people wake up to her lunacy. Okay, I get a hater a lot. That's what I get called. You're a hater. You don't like it. Your YouTube channel's really, really rubbish. And you're just a hater. You're a troll. And, it winds me up. I'm going to play devil's advocate just for a moment. So let's just say they did get sick of being in the UK, wanting their privacy. They wanted to build a little family. I get it. I really, really do. You know, living in this royal bubble must be extremely hard. So to want to protect your family, Harry has become a father. He wants to put his arms around them all and protect them from the world. As a parent, I understand that natural feeling to want to protect what's yours. It's like Mama Bear, isn't it? You will just do anything to protect your own children. But that doesn't wash with me. I think there's an element of that. That's what truly Harry believes. But everything else that they're doing is just the complete opposite. If that was the case, they wouldn't be schmoozing all these banks. They wouldn't be going hell-bent for leather on making themselves billionaires. If they really wanted that, the royal wouldn't matter, and they wouldn't have done the biting statement that they did in their manifesto website about the Queen not legally having the right to royal, and that they could use it but they won't. If all of that was unimportant and it was only your privacy that was important, then what's the problem? But it isn't, is it? It's all of the above. You want the fame, you want the fortune, you want the limelight, you want the celebrity, you want Hollywood. You also want the money. Just be honest about it. At least we'd actually have an element of respect for you if you turn around and said, you got me. I want everything and more. Now, she also needs to be very, very careful, because these constant little digs at the royal family that have been going on for the past few weeks is making her look very untrustworthy and deluded. Keep going like this, and then the royal family will suddenly snap and they will take away everything. Guaranteed. So it just doesn't make sense to me that she's manipulating the media, that she's talking via her friends, that she has pre-approved. I'm 100% about that. Sorry, I don't have proof, but we all know it's going to happen. If they weren't allowed to speak to the media, then they too would get markled. But they're not getting Markled because they are allowed to talk to the media constantly. Day after day, there is news stories from sources and friends and sources. I am very, very skeptical about all of this. It is directly from her mouth. How can a woman who has only been technically part of the royal family for 21 months cause such destruction? Because she's a narcissist, and that is their ultimate trait, isn't it? And Rebecca English for the Daily Mail has actually just confirmed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will attend the annual Endeavour Fund Awards at Mansion House on the 5th of March. They will celebrate the achievements of wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women. So I do believe she might be in this country, or she's going to do the swindle of the century. My point of view is too little too late. You have made your opinions and your thoughts about this country evidently clear, and the country literally is just sticking their two fingers up back at you. You are not welcome here, Miss Markle. Please go back to Canada, or preferably LA. Off you pop, sunshine. What do you all think about this whole pity party that her friends are now crying out on Meghan's behalf? Do you think that they have every right to speak up for her? Do you think that she has used her friends as her mouthpiece, like she normally does with People magazine? And what do you think the royal family is thinking behind closed doors? That's a good question, isn't it? Of her coming back to the country, if she comes, Harry's definitely in the country, we've seen him. What do you think they are all talking about behind closed doors? Do you think they all have a WhatsApp group? I think that was in the media at one point, wasn't it? That they all have a WhatsApp group and they're all talking. Good God, I'd like to see some screenshots of that one. I really, really would. As always, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.